everybody, welcome back to my channel. I am Legenia, and this is Sincerely Legenia, where I create delicious keto and low carb recipes for you and your entire family. You guys, for whatever reason, I have been on this taco kick, and I am just wanting tacos all the time. I don't know what's going on, but I am going to be making today some tacos using some strip steaks that I had. I was originally going to do something else with them, but I've changed my mind. So I've conjured up this recipe in my mind. I'm going to make marinated strip steak tacos with a delicious Chipotle cheese sauce. It's going to be pleasing to your palate, and of course, it's going to be low carb, which you are going to love. So I'm going to first let my steak marinate. I'm going to show you this marinade recipe, and then while that's marinating, I'm going to run to the store and pick up a few items for my Chipotle cheese sauce. So let's get started. All right, everyone, the first thing we're going to do is make our marinade for our strip steak. So what I've done was I've already washed and cleaned my strip steak here. I've got about 1.5 pounds of strip steak in here. I have it here in my bag, and I'm going to put my marinade in this. This is the same bag we're going to marinate everything in, okay? So I'm going to set this to the side, and the first thing I'm going to do is add some garlic. To this, I'm going to add 2 cloves of garlic. I don't want to get my hands all garlicky because I do have to run to the store. I am going to just put them here in this garlic press. All right, so we're going to add about 2 cloves of garlic in. Awesome. All right, I'm just gonna cut that off there. Got about 2 cloves of garlic in there. Perfect. All right, next I'm going to add, we're going to add about the juice of half of a lime in here. The juice of half of a lime, all right? We're adding in 2 tablespoons of the Sincerely Legenia taco spice blend. 2 tablespoons of that going in. Next, we're going to add about 1/4 cup of cilantro, and using, of course, some fresh cilantro. There's nothing like fresh, right? Nothing like fresh cilantro. All right, and again, we're going to add about 1/4 cup. And in the taco spice blend, that has so many flavors. You have your cumin, you have your chili powder, your onion powder, your garlic powder, you have your red pepper, cayenne pepper. All of those amazing flavors are in there. You got some oregano in there. So you're definitely winning with that spice. You don't have to, have all those separate spices going in. You're winning with just that one spice blend alone. So good. We got that chopped up. Okay, this is going to go in to our marinade bag. All right, in it goes. Now, if I had a jalapeno pepper, I don't, I'm out. If I had jalapenos, I would definitely I would slice up really thinly 1 jalapeno and put that in there, but I don't have any of that, so I'm not. The last thing I'm going to add in is about 1/4 cup of olive oil. All right, that's about 1/4 cup. That's everything. All right, my salt and everything was already in the taco spice blend, so I'm not gonna need any of that. So I've got everything in here. We're just gonna mix that together. I tell you, this bag just makes it so unbelievably easy. All right, so I tossed that about, and oh my goodness, y'all, this smells so good. That is some good stuff right there. All right, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to seal this back up. Now I'm going to put this on a paper plate, and I'm going to sit this in the bottom of my refrigerator for a minimum of 30 minutes while I run to the store and go get the last few items that I need. You guys can let this marinate overnight if you want to, but at least let it marinate for 30 minutes for the delicious flavor and seasonings to get inside of that meat. So in the refrigerator this goes, and let's make a run to the store. All right, everyone, I've made it back from the store. Of course, I had to stop and get me a triple shot of espresso with my caramel protein shake inside, and it definitely has hit the spot. All right, I'm hungry. Let's get started on these tacos. For this particular recipe, I am using my favorite tortillas, the a la madre tortillas. If you've been following me for some time, you know that these are my go-to low-carb tortillas at only 3 net carbs per serving. I love them. They're delicious, and they're low in carbs. So what I do before I get ready to make my tacos is I always poke holes through so that the taco, or the tortilla, excuse me, I always poke holes through so that the tortilla will not bubble up as much. It's still going to bubble up a little bit, but it won't be as much. So I'm just going to poke my holes through, and I've got my avocado oil over there on the side warming up. You guys hear our pet parakeet. As always, he doesn't start talking till he hears me talking to you guys. That's all the time. Got my tortillas ready. Now let's go put them in the avocado oil. Ready to go. Now it's time to make our Chipotle cheese sauce. And for the cheese sauce, I'm going to use 2 types of cheeses. I'm using a delicious Monterey Jack cheese, and I'm using a mild cheddar cheese. All right, I have both of my cheeses shredded, and y'all, it is so yummy. Delicious. Okay, set that to the side. Okay, so right here I have our chipotle peppers in the adobo sauce. So what I'm going to do, I'm only going to remove one because I'm making a small batch of cheese sauce. And trust me, one of these peppers is good enough. Trust me. So you don't want to really touch it too much. Number one, you don't want to get that sauce all over your hands. And I'm just going to dice this up really nicely. Okay, about like that. Okay, and that's it. I'm gonna go in after I put this pepper in, and I'll taste it a little bit to see if I want a little bit more of the chipotle flavor. And if I do, I'm gonna add some of this sauce, okay? So for now, we're gonna leave it at that, and we'll just test it as we go along. All right, so let's get over here and start making our cheese sauce. So the first thing I'm gonna do is go in with our butter. Just like that. While our butter is melting down, we're gonna go ahead and add our half and half. All right, I had my pan a little bit too high. Please don't have your pan as high as I had mine, guys. All right, guys, I'm gonna pause the video right here. I want to recommend that you use heavy whipping cream instead of the half and half. You'll end up with a richer, creamier cheese sauce. And then we're gonna go in with about 1 ounce of cream cheese. Okay, and I've diced this up. That's about 1 ounce of cream cheese, okay? All right, and I have my burner on medium-high heat. Our goal is to melt this cream cheese down. All right, the cream cheese seems to have melted down. So we're now gonna add our seasoning. And of course, we're gonna season it with Sincerely Legenia Taco Blend, a teaspoon of that going in. We're gonna mix that together. All right, now we're going to add our chipotle pepper in the adobo sauce. All right, we're gonna mix that together really well. Do this, I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit of salt. All right, we put our taco spice in, but I want it to have a little bit more saltiness to it without all of the other flavors. So go ahead and we're gonna add a pinch of salt to that. Now let's go in with our cheeses. Got our Monterey Jack cheese going in. Got our cheddar cheese going in. And these are wonderful cheeses that melt exceptionally well. Let's mix that all together. Okay, everyone, I think our cheese sauce is just about ready. I'm gonna give it a little taste. Go in a little bit here. Let's give it a taste. Fabulous. This is delicious. It's ready to go. Now let's get ready to get our steaks in the skillet so that we can eat. Okay, everyone, I've just gotten our marinated steak out of the refrigerator. Got my hot skillet here. I'm using my electric skillet right now. And what I'm going to do is add some oil to the bottom of it. And we are just going to drop our steaks right on in. Guys, oh my gosh, this smells so delicious. Oh my goodness. It smells so good. It's gonna be amazing. I can tell you that already. All right, so we've got these going, and we're gonna cook these up until they are done all the way through. And then we're gonna assemble these tacos. All right, guys, our steak is ready, so I'm going to turn my burner off. All right, let's assemble these tacos because it is time to eat. All right, everybody, I cannot wait to assemble this, okay? So I'm gonna show you how we're gonna assemble one of these. Just like you do any other taco, we're gonna start out with our steak at the bottom, which is usually, most tacos, it usually starts out with the meat at the bottom. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna put the meat at the bottom. This meat smells divine. On top of the steak, we're gonna go in with our delicious, our luscious Chipotle cheese sauce. Be careful because this is hot. All right. Guess I'm talking to myself, huh? All right, got our cheese sauce, got a little bit there. I'm gonna put some more of that on top because it's some good stuff. Then we're going to put our lettuce on top of that. Can you guys see this good? Make sure, bring it up here. Make sure you guys can see that well. Put as little or as much as you want. You know how you like your tacos. Put some lettuce right there on top of that. And then I'm gonna go ahead and put some tomatoes on top of that. Good stuff. And then lastly, I'm gonna add one more drizzle of our luscious, oh so flavorful Chipotle cheese sauce. All right, guys, and there you have it, a delicious, flavorful, low carb strip steak taco with a fabulous, rich, creamy Chipotle cheese sauce. All right, I'm gonna make my other one and then I'm gonna eat. Okay, everybody, my steak tacos with Chipotle cheese sauce is ready and it's looking oh so delicious. Now it's time to give it a taste. Ooh, I'm so excited. Phenomenal. Can you say phenomenal? Because that's what this is. I'm gonna add a little bit more cheese sauce because it is amazing. You guys, oh my goodness. My friends, this is phenomenal. The steak is tender, it's juicy, it's packed with all of that flavor from the marinade. You can literally taste the lime juice through all of this other flavor that's in this taco. You can taste that lime juice. It is shining through. Definitely the Sincerely Legenia taco blend shining through. I mean, My mouth is happy right now. This is absolutely delicious, just packed with flavor. And then the Chipotle cheese sauce. My goodness. Phenomenal. I'm just going to put a little bit more on because it's just that good. You guys have got to give this a try. Go to sincerelylegenia.com. Get this recipe. Try this. Don't even wait till Taco Tuesday. Try this tonight, okay? All right, everybody. Steak tacos with Chipotle cheese sauce. Unbelievably delicious. Woo! Yeah, this one makes me really, really happy. So I hope you guys get an opportunity to give this one a try. Of course, go to my website, sincerelylegenia.com, and give this one a try. You are going to love it. Guys, phenomenal. Phenomenal. All right, thank you guys so much for joining me for another video. It is always a pleasure. And until the next video, it is my prayer that you and your family have a blessed and a prosperous day. I'm going to finish eating these delicious tacos, and I hope that you will join me next time right here on Sincerely Legenia. Bye, guys.